Happy Friday, CFM. Let's begin with our warm-up for the day. 4 minutes of your choice warm-up pace cardio. When you're done with that, we have some kettlebell improvement drills. We'll have a setup like this at the rig, a moderate weight kettlebell to start off with, and we're gonna do what's called this supine hip pop drill. So we're gonna lay down on the ground. I would like my feet at about 90 degrees, and in one motion, we're gonna drive the knees up and then the knees down really fast to try to get our hips up off the ground. So it's knees up and then pop down, right? So that's our pop. So the goal is that you're feeling the change in momentum as I squeeze my glutes, drive my feet towards the floor, my hips should rise immediately, right? And that is to exaggerate that hip pop that we want to be feeling at the top of our kettlebell swing. The next one is just gonna be a body placement drill. So we'll have the band across the rig, and I would like to stand tall and just barely touch it with my calves. And it should be somewhere maybe a couple inches below the knees. You don't want it back right behind your knees because it'll be too high. And then all we're gonna do from this position is practice our kettlebell swing. And the rules for this drill are that my calves have to remain in contact with the band and my kettlebell cannot touch the band. Other than that, we have all the same drill technique points as the regular kettlebell swing, which means I've got a nice shoulder posture. I've got the hinging in my hips that's creating the motion on the kettlebell swing, so I don't want to round my back or hunch. And the goal of this one is to work on wrist contact towards the inner thighs, and maintaining that contact of the calves helps me to push my butt back into that good hip hinge position, right? So I'll start standing tall, reach down and grab my kettlebell, and then I'm just doing kettlebell swings, right? And what this will solve is the tendency for some people when they swing to squat down, right? And keep their torso totally vertical. And it doesn't sound intuitive, but keeping your torso vertical while having that kettlebell swing down between your legs, it actually puts more torque on your back than if you will load your hips and hamstrings, right? And have that good hinge position. This is a way better position for your back to be in, because now you're in a stance and a position that your glutes can resist that force instead of just those relatively smaller muscles in your lower back, okay? And that's gonna be our drill set up for today. And then we'll finish with a 30-second monkey hang. As always on the monkey hang, try to get 30 seconds unbroken, even if you need to use a little tippy toe pressure like that in order to get the whole 30 seconds, okay? The next workout today is gonna be with a partner, although it can be done just as easily solo, so don't feel like if you don't have a partner, you can't do the workout, because you're not gonna be working on the same thing the whole time. So you're gonna have 4 minutes of movement on each station, and then you're gonna rotate. And it's always gonna be on the rower, and it's always going to be 2 minutes for max calories, and then a switch, okay? So 3 different exercises. If I have a partner, they'll be starting on the rower, I'll be starting on kettlebell swing. This is a moderate weight kettlebell swing. We're going American, which means we're going all the way up over my head on the kettlebells, but it's only 44 pounds for the guys and 26 for the ladies. Try to get as many reps as you can. I want you to have a shot at getting this done unbroken, right? So 2 full minutes without stopping. First round, probably have that in the bag. Second round, maybe you take 1 break at the minute mark, or you break it into like a Tabata interval style workout. At the end of 2 minutes, you and your partner swap. So you go to the rower, they go to the kettlebell. At the end of that 4-minute block, you're gonna swap stations again, right? This time, the partner doing the exercise is going to be doing push-ups. So set up whatever push-up station you need to get. We're doing max reps of push-ups in 2 minutes. Make sure that when we do this, we're looking for chin and chest to touch the ground, and then arms to be fully extended to the top. So try to make sure we're not like keeping the butt elevated like this, or we're just kind of waving the torso and keeping the legs in one spot. I would like to be this moving plank when we do our push-ups. So there's a straight line, always braced, using the belly and the glutes between the ankle and the shoulder, okay? The last exercise is just an empty barbell thruster. Quick equipment note, just make sure we never drop the empty barbells, right? Even though I may have gotten a fraudulent penalty during the last ice box, I'm still a little bit salty about, because I set the bar down from like right here even that's too loud. I learned my lesson, all right? Don't be a victim of the penalty. As a little joke, if you guys were there, I was really upset about that. It didn't stop us from winning the ice box, so no big deal. All right, we're gonna go through that whole sequence 2 times. Have fun with your partner, go for max calories. Don't try to kill it because you're gonna get 6 shots on the rower. So it doesn't need to be a 2-minute sprint. Think about 6 2-minute intervals and how can you get max calories in those 6 2-minute intervals. That's it for today. Come tomorrow for a fun benchmark.